Right now at noon, next steps after incorporation, when the village of French Island will hold their first standalone election. And concerns mount as Ebola cases keep rising in Africa, the new travel restrictions being put in place.
Streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us today for News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. Developing now, the U.S. carrying out new strikes on targets in Iran. The attacks could threaten ongoing peace talks. Jared Hill reports.
The U.S. says it carried out self-defensive strikes on targets in southern Iran. CENTCOM, in a statement to CBS News, said targets included missile launch sites and Iranian boats attempting to emplace mines. U.S. Central Command continues to defend our forces while using restraint during the ongoing ceasefire. Iran called the attack a violation of the ceasefire and said it shot down an American drone in response and threatened to retaliate further. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, responding to a question about Russian attacks in Ukraine, laid out the risks that apply to Iran as well.
The danger in all of these wars as they continue and they go on is that they always have the threat of escalation, of spreading into something new.
The attacks came just hours after Iranian negotiators met in Doha for mediated peace talks with the U.S.
It's going to take a couple days to settle on even down to the disagreements over a word, sentence. So we'll have to work through that. If there's going to be a deal, we're going to have to work through that. But this is, it's either going to be a good deal or there isn't going to be one.
Global oil prices rose again following news of the strikes. Jared Hill, CBS News, New York.
No prison time for the man accused in a North Side shooting. Jason Moran pleading no contest to all charges. The judge withholding jail time but ordering him to a year of probation. Last March, Moran shot a victim in the arm during a fight on Logan Street. And now a News 8 follow-up. The newly formed village of French Island is moving forward, announcing a special election July 7th. Residents will vote on a village president and 6 trustee positions. Candidates can start circulating nomination papers today with a filing deadline of June 12th. And a heads up for Prairie du Chien drivers, roundabout construction now underway. The new roundabouts will go in at US 18 and Wisconsin Street and US 18 and Iowa Street. Major work set to wrap up by November. Finishing touches could extend into the new year. Drivers should plan for alternate routes. And we'll get a check on our weather now with meteorologist Art Jarrett. It is already cooking out there, Art.
It's pretty cooking indeed. In fact, I'd just say, can we just stop right here and just leave it be? We don't need the 90s if we have temperatures like that. Look at all that sunshine out there right now as you can get into it. You can see for La Crosse holding on to at least, about 84 degrees out there, 82 in Eau Claire, 82 once you get into Winona. A little bit extra sunshine. We had mostly cloudy skies for Eau Claire, and now they're opening up the skies right now. We're getting into local temperatures in the low to middle 80s, and for me, that's quite comfortable. That's one of my favorites right about there. We'll hold on to that moisture that was really building, and then it just kind of petered out right towards areas right by the Twin Cities, but you'll see this come back again later on, working across the region, but it'll start mostly around by Green Bay, picking up near Milwaukee and Sheboygan as well. Look at all that moisture that's out there and trying to get back into our region. This is an omega block, and that's what's happening in the upper levels. You can see right now all the way into our region here. That's that Greek letter omega, holding on to today's highs, mostly 80s to around the low 90s. Eau Claire could be the big winner today at 91 degrees. As you see the temperatures declining once we get into the 4 o'clock hour all the way to 7 o'clock hour, you're seeing also the moisture begin to pick up. 20 to 30% chance of that happening for La Crosse, where we see at least Eau Claire could get up to a 30 to 40% chance with similar conditions as well. So that means more thunderstorm activity could be coming in as we go right into 6 o'clock hour for Eau Claire all the way to the midnight hour. We'll also see similar conditions for La Crosse. When I come back, we'll have a better overview of how this all shapes up. Stick around.
Thank you, Art. And a reminder, you can track weather on your block by downloading the First Warn Weather app. New travel restrictions as health concerns mount over an Ebola outbreak in Africa. Beginning tonight, all flights to the U.S. carrying passengers from the Republic of Congo, Uganda, or South Sudan must arrive at one of 3 airports, Atlanta, Washington, Dulles, or Houston. Travelers will then undergo health screening.
In the absence of a vaccine or specific treatment, all we have is contact tracing and isolation. So we're really behind the 8 ball here.
According to the World Health Organization, at least 220 people have died from Ebola in Central Africa. At least 900 more possible cases have been identified. The Supreme Court issuing a blow to Meta that could impact other tech companies. The justices refused to review a Vermont court decision allowing the state to pursue claims against the social media company. The lawsuit says Instagram violated state law intended to curb social media addiction. The move could allow cases filed by other states to move forward. Another big Republican primary in Texas today. Incumbent Senator John Cornyn facing off against President Trump-backed challenger Ken Paxton. He's the state's attorney general, has faced several controversies while in office, including an impeachment attempt over alleged misuse of power, which he denies. The race has become the most expensive Senate primary in U.S. history.
Obviously, the president is entitled to make his pick, but I tell you, I've represented Texans a long time, and I know Texans are a pretty independent breed, and people will be making their own choices.
When he endorses, it has a tremendous impact, and I think it creates a slight bit of momentum, don't you?
The winner of today's runoff will face Texas Democratic candidate James Tallarico in November. Construction is underway at the White House to build a temporary structure for next month's UFC fight. It'll take place on the South Lawn June 14th, celebrating the 250th anniversary of the USA and President Trump's 80th birthday. The venue will seat about 5,000 people. The New York Knicks are heading to their first NBA Finals since 1999, completing the Eastern Conference Finals sweep of the Cleveland Cavaliers last night and continuing their dominant run through the NBA playoffs during their 11-game win streak. Dating back to the first round, they've outscored their opponents by a combined 262 points, the most ever in that stretch.
I wouldn't be here without my teammates. The belief they had in me, this coaching staff, this organization, this fan base. I mean, without them, none of this is possible.
The last time the Knicks reached the finals, Jalen Brunson's father was the one wearing New York on his chest. Now it's Jalen's turn, awaiting the winner of the Western Conference Finals between the Spurs and the Thunder. Still to come here at noon, oil prices are falling overseas on hopes of an Iran deal, but U.S. forces just struck southern Iran. Plus, Ferrari is going electric for the first time. Both stories just ahead.
Experience forgiveness, where maybe love and justice finally meet with LCT's staged reading of Angels in America. Tickets are on sale now. Call or stop into the LCT box office or visit lacrossetheater.org.
Is your concrete cracked, stained, or darkening your space? Here at River Valley Floor Shield, we provide a concrete coating that turns that dark and damaged space into a durable, weather-resistant surface that matches your home perfectly. We are looking for limited homeowners to take place in our Spring Surfacing Special, where they will receive 25% off their project and a new space they're proud of. Call today to see if you qualify for the Spring Surfacing Special.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind, because safety runs through everything we do. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger. You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
Your comfort is our business. That's not just a catchy slogan at Schneider Heating.
We want to ensure that your entire experience with us and our Carrier products is completely comfortable. From the moment you call to set up an appointment to when our NATE certified and factory authorized technicians arrive on schedule and treat your home like our own.
It's the entire reason we say
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is our business.
Experience forgiveness, where maybe love and justice finally meet with LCT's staged reading of Angels in America. Tickets are on sale now. Call or stop into the LCT box office or visit lacrossetheater.org.
Overseas, oil prices are down and a convenience store giant dies. Carissa Lawson has our business news headlines.
Oil prices continued to fall this week on a potential deal between the U.S. and Iran. President Trump says it's largely negotiated, but Tehran offered some pause, officials saying the signing of a deal is not imminent. And despite progress in talks, U.S. forces conducted what the Pentagon called self-defense strikes in southern Iran. The Japanese businessman who made 7-Eleven a global powerhouse has died. Toshifumi Suzuki was 93. He franchised his first store in Tokyo in the early 70s and eventually oversaw tens of thousands of locations, redefining the Japanese convenience store experience. And the late Enzo Ferrari once said the best Ferrari ever built is the next one. So he would put this new fully electric 5-seater at the top. Luce is the company's first ever electric car, and it's the first 5-seater. It's expected to be available later this year. Luce has a range of more than 300 miles, and the cost, $640,000. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Carissa Lawson.
A look back at last night's American Music Awards is next. First, we'll take a live look at what's happening on Wall Street. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Spring is in the air, and your driveway is a muddy mess. Call North Central Paving today. We specialize in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installation. Say goodbye to the mess and hello to a smooth, durable driveway. Call North Central Paving today for your free estimate.
Doorbusters! Memorial Sale Doorbusters, now through May 31st at Slumberland Furniture. Get up to 60% off list. Get this recliner free with this Ashley reclining sofa, just $682. Get a Lazy Boy recliner for just $299. Sealy mattresses starting at just $299. This queen panel bed for just $399. Deals this hot are while they last only, so come early. Memorial Doorbuster deals only at Slumberland Furniture. Doorbusters!
Blues Traveler in concert. Saturday, June 13th, Ho-Chuk Gaming, Black River Falls. Gates open at 5 p.m. Special guests, the Thundercloud Singers. Blues Traveler, live. $75 tickets with $25 rewards play. With each ticket sold, get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Blues Traveler.
Spring is in the air, and your driveway is a muddy mess. Call North Central Paving today. We specialize in paving, seal coating, repairs, crack filling, and new installation. Say goodbye to the mess and hello to a smooth, durable driveway. Call North Central Paving today for your free estimate.
Coming up, it's a daytime television exclusive.
Being 16 and playing that role, I did not think how this would affect you.
Drew talks to Jesse Buttafuoco about playing Amy Fisher in a movie about the infamous true crime that destroyed Jesse's family.
My dad lacks the ability to feel empathy and remorse.
Plus, Drew and Val reveal their most memorable red carpet fashions.
I love this.
Today at 3 on News 8.
K-pop supergroup BTS took home Artist of the Year at last night's American Music Awards, and Fergie reunited with the Black Eyed Peas. Bradley Blackburn has a look at the highlights.
In over 4 years, make some noise for BTS!
AMA's host Queen Latifah welcomed BTS back to American television for their first primetime appearance in years after a break for service in the Korean military. The K-pop group won Song of the Summer and Artist of the Year.
It's an honor to have this precious award once again after everybody done their military service.
The American Music Awards are fan-voted, so there were plenty of fan favorites filling the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, from the Pussycat Dolls to New Kids on the Block.
You're the reason why I sing this song.
Black Eyed Peas reunited on stage with Fergie, where they took home the award for Best Throwback Song, Rock That Body.
My longtime friends and brothers, the Black Eyed Peas.
There were new voices, too. New Artist of the Year winners Cat's Eye took the stage and electrified the crowd. And country star Riley Green performed his hit Worst Way.
Let's turn the lights down.
Carol G performed and was presented with the award for International Artist of Excellence, while singer Leon Thomas took home his first AMA for Breakthrough R&B Artist. Billy Idol was back on stage singing an all-time classic. The punk rock icon received a Lifetime Achievement Award.
When I started out in punk rock back in 1976, we thought it may only last about 6 months, let alone 50 years.
A celebration of music of all kinds from the fans who've never stopped listening. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
As we head to break, we'll take a live look at City Cam 8. Art's up next with a look at our full forecast.
Tired of high electric bills? Make the switch to solar with Leiden Solar. We help homeowners access tax credits, state grants, and other incentives to maximize savings and make clean energy more accessible. We never cut corners, just your energy bills. Contact Leiden Solar today.
Now is the time to get your AC cleaned and checked. And Bagnevsky Heating and Air Conditioning is who you want to call. Prevent the buildup of dust and dirt to keep you and your family breathing healthy, clean air with your trusted, trained comfort specialist. Check out our Google reviews and call 782-0664 today for your AC clean and check. Bagnevsky Heating and Air Conditioning. It's hard to stop a train.
Your trained comfort specialist, Bagnevsky.
The pain was just excruciating. It would bring me to tears.
Running just means a lot to me. My feet just really, I was in pain.
And it hurt so terribly in my heels, I started like walking like a T-Rex.
I couldn't continue. I needed to go to the Good Feet store.
And I'm greeted by this gal named Mercy. She said, just try them on.
I thought, oh my goodness, this is amazing.
Now that I have the Good Feet arch support, running is great.
This is the arch support for me.
I'm just telling you, I am grateful. I mean, it's real.
Reclaim the good life with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store. Good Feet, good life.
Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor has immediate openings and wants you to apply. They say this job takes grit, attention to detail, and ability to work as a team. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Make the switch to solar with Leiden Solar. Our 50-plus years of electrical experience means we install the best products the right way. At Leiden Solar, we're here to guide you every step of the way. We never cut corners, just your energy bills. Contact us today.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
The News 8 Plus app. Local news on your time.
All right, welcome back. As we get into your local forecast here, we're holding on to some sunshine out there. Normally about this time with all that rainfall cutting across most of the river, we would be seeing more of that rainfall in place right now. But 84 degrees right now for La Crosse, 82 degrees in Eau Claire with a whole lot of sunshine there as well. Back to Winona, 82 degrees for you, plenty of sunshine there, and a little light breeze out there right now. We've been seeing winds up to 30 to 40 miles per hour. As we cut into how this all shapes up, let's take a look at how it goes. We'll see more of that heat coming in. This is the big bubble. I showed you that. Huge omega block, right? You can see it. It's the whole shape of the omega Greek letter there you can see, and of course you're seeing 80s and 90s in that. We have temperatures decreasing though gradually. We'll see them pick up today though, but they'll fall back down, holding on to at least by Friday. You'll see them continue to drop. But I just noticed that you're going to see more of the updating. We're seeing more of that heat come back again, possibly as we get into the weekend. In fact, we'll take a look how this all shapes up. We're looking at 80s and 90s in the forecast, from 84 all the way up to about 91. I bumped up La Crosse as well, similar to Eau Claire now, the big winners today. We'll see more of that heat continue as we go well above seasonal averages as we go right through the week into the weekend as well, picking up those temperatures, holding on how this all goes into shape though. After we finish out today, we get into the potential for thunderstorm activity. Mostly it's going to be all about the winds. We've been seeing winds up to 40 miles per hour plus, and then holding on to the possibility of some small hail, not large hail, small hail possibly in the forecast. We get into Eau Claire, you're seeing conditions to be in the about 6 p.m. or so. You got some showers of thunderstorm activity kicking in all the way, and then by the time you get in the 9 o'clock hour, maybe maybe a shower or two kind of kicking in as well. We'll go back to La Crosse where you're looking at around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. You're going to see thunderstorm activity and then maybe some showers turning out to finish out the nighttime. We'll hold on to at least today. You've got a low risk of severe weather called a marginal risk, mostly up all the way to Rusk County, all the way down towards the northern portion of getting into Crawford County. And then once that holds off, we're seeing limited amounts of that going into Prairie du Chien. Now, once again, there's the Omega block kicking in right there. You can see that right there. And as we finish this out, move it out of the way, we're holding on to moisture, trying to cross the river. But it goes towards Winona and La Crosse, and just when it's about to cross the river, boom, it falls apart. Some of that goes all the way up to Black River Falls, bringing in a light shower or two, maybe a thunderstorm. We're looking at midnight tonight. More of that shower activity is going to try to get crossed down to Prairie du Chien, bring in some more light showers as we go right into the early morning hours. Once we get into the sunrise time for tomorrow, we're seeing some light shower activity, pretty much a sprinkle or two or so if possible. Then we dry it out with more thunderstorms coming back in. After the winds begin to pick up again, we're holding on to a limited amount of shear here. We'll see more of that come back again from the north, though, causing some shear. We'll see that by 7 o'clock in the evening. We'll see that go all the way to Black River Falls, getting into Winona as well, West Salem, getting into, again, areas right by Holman, going towards La Crosse, and it falls apart again. We'll see that continue to go right back down towards Juneau County, and we should be done. So that's that. Tomorrow, we're holding on to a very low risk of severe weather, non-severe at all. We'll hold on to the possibility of Wednesday, 80s, 90 for La Crosse, 88 for Eau Claire, 88 for Prairie du Chien. The winds will be picking up as well for tomorrow. You see them 34 miles per hour, getting up to at least 18 to 22 miles per hour as well for tomorrow. Then we'll see as we get into it for Thursday. You're looking at temperatures holding on to, again, 70s and the low 80s in the forecast. And as we hold on how this all shapes up for the next couple of days, my friends, we have that risk of severe weather today. It is a low risk, a marginal risk, holding on to temperatures still in the 80s, upper to middle to lower 80s in the forecast. It's going to be pretty nice and dry.
All right. You gave us an extra degree, too, 91 now. All right. Thank you for that, Art. Coming up, a kangaroo causing quite a scene at a Texas car dealership. We'll show you the wild chase coming up.
Don't wait for better water. With Maxwell White Water Conditioning, you get water you will feel good about with every sip, every bath, every day. And easy financing to make it happen now. Call today and start enjoying better water tomorrow.
At Spectrum, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between speed, reliability, and value. That's why Spectrum fiber-powered internet gives you all three for just $40 a month. No contracts, no commitment, just great internet at a great price. Spectrum fiber-powered internet delivers the fastest and most reliable internet for everything you do at home, streaming, gaming, and connecting. Switch today and get Spectrum fiber-powered internet for just $40 a month. Call now or go online.
Get an 11% rebate on your next outdoor project at Menards. Works Outdoor Power Tools have everything you need to maintain your yard. Their 20-volt Power Share batteries are compatible with over 140 Works power tools, so you can get every job done right, quick and easy. Pick up this Works 20-volt cordless string trimmer edger and leaf blower combo kit for a value of $119.99 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Service and savings. It's Woodman's.
Hi, we're the Woodmans. I'm Clint.
I'm Phil, saving you tons of money in the produce department.
5-ounce Earthbound organic salads, $1.99, or 16-ounce GT kombucha, $2.49.
Hot prices in the produce department.
Earthbound, $1.99, kombucha, $2.49.
Ay caramba, everyday low prices all summer long.
Better products, better prices, better service, because we're employee-owned.
It's Woodman's.
Hi, my name's Levi, and this is Maxwell White Water Conditioning Tip 79. Chlorine in city water can cause dry skin and bad taste or odor. If you notice these issues, call us today at 608-781-8088.
News 8 Now Sports. The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Welcome back. A kangaroo on the loose in Texas was spotted hopping around a local Kia dealership yesterday before being safely returned home to an area wildlife rescue. Waco police say it's not their first rodeo with a runaway roo, joking on Facebook that it's become quite routine. Glad he's back safe. There he goes. Art is back with a final check of the weather when we come back.
Cut your energy bills and heat your water smarter with the Bradford White Heat Pump Water Heater from Maxwell White. Right now, get up to $2,400 in savings with rebates and incentives. Efficiency meets serious savings. Upgrade today. Bradford White and Maxwell White, built to be the best.
When you need a truck to get you from the job site to the campsite, drive your story with a new Ram from Pischke Motors.
Drop by for the Declaration of Deal sales event and drive away in your new 2026 Ram 1500. Save over $10,000 off MSRP plus 2.9% APR for 72 months. You'll also get America's best factory full-size truck powertrain limited warranty. 10 years, 100,000 miles. This offer ends May 31st. Go to Pischke.com. Pischke Motors West Salem or Pischke Motors La Crosse.
Is your concrete cracked, stained, or darkening your space? Here at River Valley Floor Shield, we provide a concrete coating that turns that dark and damaged space into a durable, weather-resistant surface that matches your home perfectly. We are looking for limited homeowners to take place in our Spring Surfacing Special, where they will receive 25% off their project and a new space they're proud of. Call today to see if you qualify for the Spring Surfacing Special.
At Spectrum, we believe you shouldn't have to choose between speed, reliability, and value. That's why Spectrum fiber-powered internet gives you all three for just $40 a month. No contracts, no commitment. Just great internet at a great price. Spectrum fiber-powered internet delivers the fastest and most reliable internet for everything you do at home. Streaming, gaming, and connecting. Switch today and get Spectrum fiber-powered internet for just $40 a month. Call now or go online.
Is your toilet outdated, uncomfortable, or constantly clogging? Upgrade today with a professionally installed Kohler toilet from Maxwell White. Our best-selling Kohler fan line comes in various heights for better comfort and accessibility. Trust the toilet experts at Maxwell White, plumbing done right. Call today.
All right, what we have today, some heat coming in the picture here, 91 degrees for La Crosse and Eau Claire. Get out and enjoy it if you can. Get that sunshine on you, but get back inside by the evening hours because we have some showers and storms. Mostly high winds up to 40 miles per hour or less in the forecast. Leading into the showers you can see by the 6 o'clock hour for Eau Claire along I-94. For I-90, you're looking at around the 8 o'clock hour time slot, holding on to how this all shapes up with, again, temperatures holding on to the 70s, I should say 80s, and the 90s possible in the forecast.
All right, pretty good-looking forecast you've got there.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Art, and thank you for joining us today at noon. We'll see you back here later tonight.